You're watching an indie game show production.
From the Game Shows Unlimited Studios at Mill Basin Day Camp,
It's the game show block party.
with Bill Manners and Art Kurtz.
Hey, I'm Phil, the media guy.
And I'm Art. And we're here at the Mill Basin Day Camp Game Show Studio, inviting you to watch another episode of the Game Show Block Party.
That's right, the game show block party.
Don't forget,
What?
It's the card game of highs and lows from the Mill Basin Day Camp Game Show Studio. It's time for Las Vegas Winning Streak with our host, Art Kurtz.
That would help. I'm on. Okay. Let's say hello to our two players.
Jonathan.
And? Okay, Jonathan and Nick. Let's find out a little bit about Jonathan first.
I'm 10 years old. I go to PS236, and I'm really good at sports.
Okay, and let's hope you're good at cards too. And Nick?
I play baseball. I'm 10 years old, and I go to PSMS 114.
PSMS 114? Okay, why is it PSMS? That's like two schools in one?
It's K to 8, right?
It has, I don't know.
Is it kindergarten to 8th
Okay.
grade or kindergarten to 5th grade? That's why.
Oh, okay, very good. And where is this school?
Bell Harbor.
Oh, our friends in Queens. You live in Queens, don't you?
Yeah.
You're going to have to watch us over at that QPTV station.
Yeah.
You live in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
You see us on BCAT. But we'll put a good word to put this on in Queens. We're only on once a month in Queens. You both cut your cards, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The object of the game is the first person that turns over their last card wins the game. Everything is higher or lower. So when you see your first card, you'll tell me if the next card is higher or lower. And the first person to turn over their last card wins the game. You will start the first question. Give you the question. Every answer is a number. And you'll give me the number first. You'll say higher or lower. That's how the questions work. And everybody can help.
Bottom. Start at the bottom.
Yes. How many people are there in the House of Representatives of the United States? You learned that in school, right?
No.
No? What school is that again?
PS236. I'm only in 4th grade.
Okay. Okay. I guess I didn't know that in 4th grade. But how many people do you think are in the House of Representatives? You know, as a congressman.
Over 100?
Well, give me an exact number.
100.
Okay. Is it higher or lower than 100?
Higher.
Higher. The number of people in the House of Representatives is
435.
435. It's higher. You play your red cards first. I'll come right over here and show you that your first card is a 2. Now, because you won the question, because you said higher, and it was higher, you could change the 2. Or you could keep it and tell me if the next card is higher or lower.
What should he do?
Keep it.
All right. Keep it. 2 is the lowest card. 2's a low. Aces are high. Higher or lower than a 2?
Higher.
Okay. The only thing that could hurt you is another 2. And the players cut the cards. So if it is another 2, it would be your fault. It would have been a bad cut. Let's hope it is 3. Now, you could keep going or you could freeze. If you freeze, you keep this guy away from his cards, because if you make a mistake, he gets a free shot. Also, if you freeze, and we'll go to a next question. Or you could play on, but if you make a mistake, you lose all your cards. You go back to the 2. So do you want to freeze with the 3 or keep playing?
It keeps going on and off.
Freeze.
You're freezing with the 3. I'll move this over. That means you can't lose that spot. You also keep the other player away from their cards. But this time you get the question, and here's your question. How many countries comprise South America? Have you ever? I'm going to come over here because these are larger podiums than we had with our old set, and I can't. I'm not that tall.
You're a dwarf.
I'm not that tall like that Chamberlain fellow that has a show against us on another channel.
Does?
On radio.
12?
How many countries? You say 12 countries comprise South America. 12 is your answer. No, I don't know. I don't know the answer actually, but I wanted to know what number you said.
12.
12. All right. Is it higher or lower than 12? I come over here to ask you.
Higher.
Higher. The number of countries that comprise South America is
15.
15. It was higher. So we get to see a blue card. And your first blue card is an 8. You could change it if you want. You could change the 8 because you won the question to the next card on the deck that you cut.
I'll change it.
Changing it to the next card, which is a 5. That's a little bit better. Higher or lower than 5?
Higher.
Higher than a 5. 4. The people who said lower were right. All right, you get a free shot. You can't lose the 3. Oh, you get a free shot at the 3. Did we see anything, Mike, on camera? We did see it?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to change. When that happens, bad host. And we change it to the next card. Is it higher or lower than 3?
Higher.
He says higher than 3. It is a 6. Now you could keep playing. You could freeze, but he already had his turn in this round. So all you would lose is the 6 if you made a mistake, or you could freeze.
Keep going.
Okay, higher or lower than a 6?
You have to go over there, Art.
High.
High. Let's see if it's higher than a 6. King! You win the game if you call one more card, or you could freeze.
Lower.
Going for it? If it's lower than the king, you're our first winner of this game. And you'll play the bonus round. Is it lower than a king? Yes! 2. Sorry about it. But you're a good player. We'll be back with the bonus game. See how much this guy can win right after this. Watch.
Hey, totally. All right. Oh, hey, you want to slow down? No. Really? Huh. Hey, you know what a beautiful animal is? A horse. A horse. Yeah. Beautiful mane. Unbelievable muscle tone. When it runs, it looks like poetry in motion. It's the most beautiful thing on earth. And sometimes when you feed a horse, its lips will tickle your hand. Just tickle it just a little bit. It makes me giggle sometimes. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you don't slow down, I'm going to bite into your head like an apple. And thanks, guys, for listening to my horse stories. I could talk about ponies all day long.
All of our game show contestants will receive a gift pack from True Citrus Products. True Lemon, True Lime, and True Orange. Flavor your beverages and spice up your food with True Citrus Products. They're in these convenient packets and shakers.
This is Art Kurtz here at Mill Basin Day Camp Game Show Studio with Broadway star Harrison Bryan and Mike, here to tell you how you can get in on the fun and games at Mill Basin Day Camp. Watch.
If you want to get in the game and join the fun, why don't you come on down to Mill Basin Day Camp? All summer long, we have fun activities right here at Mill Basin Day Camp, like the Game Show Studio, Mill Basin Idol, and all other fun stuff. Right here at Mill Basin Day Camp. Call 718-251-6200. 718-251-6200.
And Rachel, she's cool. Hey. Hey, could you watch the road?
Hey, could you watch the road?
Okay. All right, well, if we die in a car crash, I want to donate my eyes to my neighbor, Gary. He has a boat, and he sails all around the world. I would love to see that. I don't know if he actually needs eyes, but who would turn on a free pair of eyes, right? Who's that rich?
Megan, you're a tramp. Brian Fitch told me you guys made out. Everybody knows. He said your breath smells like garbage. And he almost puked. He says you're the most desperate girl he knows, besides your mom. How many boyfriends does she have anyway? Lots? Your makeup makes you look like a clown. That zit is huge, zit face. Ugly.
We're back with Nick. You won the game. You're going to play the bonus game. All you have to do is pick numbers. Dollar signs are good. There's prizes up there. There's a stop sign. That's bad. Maybe dice could be worth $10,000 in cash if they're there. Pick a number.
6.
6 has a dollar sign. You got one piece of candy if you stop. Want to stop?
No.
Pick another number.
8.
8. 8. Oh, Pepsi. If you stop, you lose everything if you get that stop sign. You're stopping with your Pepsi?
Keep going.
You keep, because Matt's going to drink up your Pepsi if you get the stop sign. Say hello to Matt.
Hi, Matt.
He plays an important role here at the game show studio.
7.
7. Matt's hoping for a stop sign because he's thirsty, but everybody wants 7 to be good. 7 is a dollar sign. You have 2 pieces of candy and a Pepsi if you stop.
9.
9. 9 has a dollar sign. You have 4. 4 pieces of candy and that Pepsi.
5.
5. 5 has half a bag of Doritos. Now you don't get half a bag. You have to find the other half to win it.
1.
1. 1 has, there's the other half. Now, if you stop, you have a Pepsi, 4 pieces of candy, and a bag of Doritos.
Stop.
He's stopping with that. Let's see where the stop sign. We had Mountain Dew up there. We had, it must have been 4, which is stop sign. But you got a bag of Doritos, a Pepsi, and 4 pieces of candy. We'll be back with 2 new players. You are quick camp, cleaned up here right after this. Hey, this is Art Kurtz here at Mill Basin Day Camp Game Show Studio with Broadway star Harrison Bryan and Mike, here to tell you how you can get in on the fun and games at Mill Basin Day Camp. Watch.
If you want to get in the game and join the fun, why don't you come on down to Mill Basin Day Camp? All summer long, we have fun activities right here at Mill Basin Day Camp, like the Game Show Studio, Mill Basin Idol, and all other fun stuff. Right here at Mill Basin Day Camp. Call 718-251-6200. 718-251-6200.
Rachel, she's cool. Hey. Hey, could you watch the road?
Hey, could you watch the road?
Okay. All right, well, if we die in a car crash, I want to donate my eyes to my neighbor, Gary. He has a boat, and he sails all around the world. I would love to see that. I don't know if he actually needs eyes, but who would turn on a free pair of eyes, right? Who's that rich?
All right, we're back with another game. 2 players. Let's meet them right now.
David.
And?
Ryan.
David and Ryan. Okay, David, you're going to play the blue cards. I have to get used to that. And Ryan, you're going to play the red cards. You both cut your cards?
Yeah.
David, you want to say anything to the people watching?
No.
Anything? What school do you go to?
St. Mark's School.
Okay. That's on Avenue Z or something?
in Brooklyn. I have no idea what avenue it's on.
Okay. Has no idea what avenue it's on. And where do you go?
PS 99. K.
Avenue K? That's my street.
Okay.
All right. Avenue K and where?
I think it's L. I think. K and L.
Oh, okay. It moved. All right, Ryan. We're neighbors.
I guess so.
All right.
Should be real proud.
You both cut your cards?
How you had moved?
Yeah. Well, you both cut your cards. Here's your first question. And the question goes to David, who doesn't know where he goes to, where the school is. But we'll find it one day with our microphones. Yes. How many radio stations are there in the United States?
100?
100 radio stations. Is it higher or lower than 100?
I say lower.
Lower. The number of radio stations in the United States is...
I believe it is 13,977.
Wow, it was higher. David, you get to play your cards first. It was much higher. And that's the blue cards down here. And you have an ace. Now, you could change the ace if you want, or you could keep the ace and say higher or lower.
Keep it.
Higher or lower than an ace?
Lower.
Lower. Is it lower than an ace? Yes, a 4. Now, you could play on or you could freeze.
Freeze.
Freezing with a 4.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, yeah. All right. 1 card advantage. And, Ryan, you get a question from me for Avenue K. Here's your question. As of 2011, which was, well, I don't know, when we taped this, that could be many years ago. As of 2011, how many known moons does the planet Jupiter have? How many known moons does the planet... Well, Earth has 1 known moon.
Hello.
12.
Big number?
12.
Big number? I don't know.
12.
He says 12. Higher or lower than 12?
Higher.
That Jupiter has is?
63.
So now who gets that one? You get it, because you
Yes.
said higher. So you could change the 4 if you want to keep the 4.
Keep it.
Is it higher or lower than 4?
Higher.
Higher, he says it's higher. Now you could keep playing or freeze with the 10.
Freeze.
Freezing with the 10.
1 card at a time is always good.
You know what they say about express lines. All right. And David, you're going to get a question now,
Not
too.
fast, more questions.
Yeah, more questions. You watch Harry Potter?
No.
You know who stars, you know which actor is Harry Potter?
Not really.
His name is Daniel Radcliffe, and my question is, how old is he today? When we're taping. He has a birthday very soon, but as of today, how old is he?
28.
He says 28. Is he higher or lower than 28?
Lower.
It says lower. Daniel Radcliffe, as of today, taping day, it might be different when we're watching, is
22.
22 as we're taping. He's lower. Brian, you get to see your first card. You have a 2. You could change it or keep it.
Keep it.
Higher or lower than 2?
Higher.
Higher, he says. Well, yeah, the only thing that could hurt you is another 2. It's a 5. Now, do you want to... There's only going to be 1 more question in the game. Do you want to play on or freeze?
Play on.
Higher or lower than a 5?
Higher.
Higher than a 5 is a king. What do you want to do now?
Play on.
Higher or lower than a king?
Lower.
Says lower than a king. Ace! Oh! Ryan, I'm so sorry about that. I thought you had it, David. That was a good break for you. You get a free shot at the 10. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher than a 10? A 10. No, a double. Doubles automatically lose, so... Yeah, well, he cut the cards, too. So... we blame it all on the players. All right, this is our last question because it's sudden death. Somebody has to win. And here is the question, and it goes to Ryan, right? Ryan, as of the taping day, how many years has King's Plaza been in business? That's our neighbor, King's Plaza. You ever shop there?
Yeah, 'cause my uncle works there.
Oh, where does he work?
He works in the men's fragrance department.
Of what store?
Macy's.
Macy's. Hey, Macy's. Mike. Ryan wins. We get a discount at Macy's. All right. How long has King's Plaza been in business?
25 years.
25 years, he says. Higher or lower than 25?
Higher.
The number of years King's Plaza has been in business is
42.
42. It was higher, David. This was our last question because we played 4 questions, so it's sudden death. Somebody has to win. You have a 10. Now, you could keep... I have to explain what happens here. You could keep the 10 or change it and play yourself, but you have to get both cards right to win. Or you can pass to Ryan. He'll need 4 cards to win the game. You want to play or pass?
Play.
You want to play it yourself. So you have to get both cards right, or Ryan will win the game automatically. You understand that?
Yeah.
Now, do you want to change the 10?
No.
Keeping the 10, higher or lower than a 10?
Lower?
He says lower than a 10. It has to be lower. Yes! For the game, higher or lower than a 3?
Higher?
If it's higher than a 3, David wins. If not, Ryan wins for the win. Is it higher than a 3? Yes! Ryan, you were a great player. Hey, Mike, we're not getting a discount at Macy's. Oh, well, but we'll have something for you anyway. Thank you. You say hello to your uncle for us, all right? Stay right here. Stay right here. Don't leave. We don't leave on camera here. We keep you on until we go to the break. We'll be back with David and see how much you win. Hey, this is Art Kurtz here at Mill Basin Day Camp Game Show Studio with Broadway star Harrison Bryan and Mike, here to tell you how you can get in on the fun and games at Mill Basin Day Camp. Watch.
If you want to get in the game and join the fun, why don't you come on down to Mill Basin Day Camp? All summer long, we have fun activities right here at Mill Basin Day Camp, like the Game Show Studio, Mill Basin Idol, and all other fun stuff. Right here at Mill Basin Day Camp. Call 718-251-6200. 718-251-6200.
Rachel, she's cool. Hey. Hey, could you watch the road?
Hey, could you watch the road?
Okay. All right, well, if we die in a car crash, I want to donate my eyes to my neighbor, Gary. He has a boat, and he sails all around the world. I would love to see that. I don't know if he actually needs eyes, but who would turn on a free pair of eyes, right? Who's that rich?
Bonus game. David, pick a number. 4. They think it does have Mountain Dew. Boy, you could stop with that Mountain Dew because if you find the stop sign, you lose everything.
8.
8. Pepsi. Now you got 2 cans of soda. If you get the stop sign, you lose everything.
6.
Dollar sign. You could stop.
Stop.
Want to stop with 2 cans of soda and 1 piece of candy?
No.
You sure? Stop sign, you lose them. 1. Okay, that's good. Got 2 pieces of candy.
Stop.
You're stopping. There may be dice up there. You still want to stop? Keep the soda? You keep these. If you do lose if you get a stop sign.
Stop.
He's stopping. Let's bring back Nick, our other player, to say goodbye. We're going to be out of time. Come on up. We're out of time for today, so we hope you join us next week on the Game Show Block Party, which is on from Las Vegas, Winning Street, from Mill Basin. Bye, everybody.
The proceeding has been an Art Kurtz Film Manners television production. Stay tuned for more BCAT programming right after this.
Hey, this is Art Kurtz here at Mill Basin Day Camp Game Show Studio with Broadway star Harrison Bryan and Mike, here to tell you how you can get in on the fun and games at Mill Basin Day Camp. Watch.
If you want to get in the game and join the fun, why don't you come on down to Mill Basin Day Camp? All summer long, we have fun activities right here at Mill Basin Day Camp, like the Game Show Studio, Mill Basin Idol, and all other fun stuff. Right here at Mill Basin Day Camp. Call 718-251-6200. 718-251-6200.
Rachel, she's cool. Hey. Hey, could you watch the road?
Hey, could you watch the road?
Okay. All right, well, if we die in a car crash, I want to donate my eyes to my neighbor, Gary. He has a boat, and he sails all around the world. I would love to see that. I don't know if he actually needs eyes, but who would turn on a free pair of eyes, right? Who's that rich? Rachel, she's cool. Hey. Hey, could you watch the road?
Hey, could you watch the road?
Okay. All right, well, if we die in a car crash, I want to donate my eyes to my neighbor, Gary. He has a boat, and he sails all around the world. I would love to see that. I don't know if he actually needs eyes, but who would turn on a free pair of eyes, right? Who's that rich?